Oh, you had such a good intro this morning too.
Yeah, it was such a good intro, and then I
It was a
forgot to
really
push the
good
live
intro.
button.
We're live!
Yes, we're live like for the next 30 minutes.
Does it
Maybe
matter
we'll
the
go
length?
longer.
Does it matter the length on X? Do you get more
Nah,
or wherever?
no, it's just consistency. But it matters that you go live at the same time. So that was a boo-boo.
Oh, is that what it is? Same time every day?
Yeah, you got to try and be because people can then plan. They know
Yeah.
this time of the day they're going to make their coffee, get there, whatever, sit down. Or while they're doing X, they're either watching or listening to your stream. People plan their lives around it.
Gotcha.
I'm just checking out Bunny Machine, title character.
Excuse me. I am awake. I am here.
Hi here.
Hi here.
What was it? I was gonna something. Oh yeah.
So here, Andrew, here's some tea advice. Accept the challenge you are facing. It may become your greatest gift.
Wow.
Wow.
That's all I get. It's wow.
Say it again. This time
You'll be listening?
with a message attached. No, I was listening. Something about
Oh,
accepting the challenge and having a cup of tea, and it's actually a great idea. A
accept
couple of
the challenge you are facing. It
yes.
may become your greatest gift.
Oh, nice.
Uncage your heart, free your heart, let it be wild.
Uncage your heart,
Hmm.
free your heart,
You
let
did
it
that
be wild.
yesterday. You knocked the walls down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Wall. Down, boy.
Okay.
I couldn't help but notice that you were attempting to be more than a wall.
Running into brick walls. That's always fun.
I was going to do something else, but because I need to do this thing, I'm going to thingy live so that the thingies do the thingy.
Yeah.
You guys understand me so well.
We're here for you.
This is us working on the background, so we're testing it on the current thing, the background for the Bible game, Tower Defense. So
Yeah.
use the same thing except it'll be different Bible games. So there's like two versions of the Bible game Tower Defense. One where you've got like 3D stuff, and the other one which is like this. Because I don't always want to play 3D games. I like this kind of top-down vibe.
Yeah.
So so I wanted both, and then you'll be able to play it in the browser. You'll be able to play it on your phone, wherever you like, because it uses all the same cards. Man, I need to actually start opening it up for investors. I need to raise like $2,500 for the next phase.
What's $2,500 in American dollars?
No, that's what I said. Yeah,
$2,500?
yeah, for the next big phase.
Wow.
Yeah, so the next big phase is high-end marketplace integration with. It's actually $2,600 for that phase. So that's on Third Web. So it's like the whole shopping system as it integrates with your game. So that the players don't even realize that they that they have. Players don't even realize that they have wallets or that they're using crypto. That's the goal.
Yeah.
We want you to use crypto without realizing you're using crypto. We want you to use NFTs without realizing using NFTs. All you know is that you're able to buy and sell to your friends and stuff across the world. And it's not that we want to hide it. We just want to simplify it.
Yeah, make it easy. Who's this lady?
That is the noob card. So I'm busy typing out. This would be the basic machine gun, no passive abilities, no ultimate upgrades. So I'm busy like letting the guy know. One of the guys who's working on the squeegee guaca thingy, what's this is?
Yeah.
Just to show him. So that's a machine gun that doesn't have passive abilities, doesn't have upgrades. Now I'm looking for the machine gun that has passive abilities and upgrades. There we go.
Oh.
Guardian. So this is a okay. So that's a Guardian. So this one, so the passive ability is that it shields the towers next to it. Its ultimate upgrade would be that it puts a percentage shield around your main life. So if you've got sorry, I totally lost my train of thought.
We're talking about this card, and it puts something around you.
Oh, so
for your
like,
life.
so your life over here on the right hand side. You can't see my mouse, but there where it says 100. So when you let things through, that goes down. So it would actually have a shield. And the more ultimate upgraded guardians you have, it actually puts a shield on your life.
Okay. So does the value, I see it's 14 courage to buy and then 7 to sell. Does that 7 number ever increase?
Yes.
Okay. As you play the card, right?
Yeah. So if you've upgraded it, you'll probably get half your money back.
Got it.
Just typing this out. So this is the Guardian machine gun. The passive is a shield. Sorry. Okay, so passive is a shield to towers around it. Ultimate upgrade is a contribution to player core shielding. Just checking it. So tower top, base damage, fire rate, drone, passive. So what we're doing in the first person shooter is so you've got this tower, and the tower is a machine gun. It goes ta 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 ta, right? Hey, it's Jax. Going down to Jackson.
Happy Friday!
Hello.
Hi.
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 That's how you say hello. I'm gonna go and
What
get
are you
some,
munching on?
man.
What you eating today? Oh, sandwich? Cool. You're so funny. We're just going over cards and putting them on the board, I guess. Kind of what they do
Ah,
and what they help with shielding and blocking.
Yeah, it's such fun. It's such fun putting together the dynamics for the third person thing. So Jax is quite cool. So we've figured out so far that you've got these. Like, let me just get a picture of one of our towers up. I just want to read this. Okay, so one of the devs, I'm just chatting with one of the devs. So while a single tower is linked to a single card, the player character can choose from any of the available cards. Yeah, correct. So we're trying to figure out, okay, let me just get a picture, then it'll make more sense. I like our little gang. We've got to grow our little live gang. But I think when we start actually playing the game, we're going to have quite a nice community, both here, Discord, everywhere when we're going live.
Yes, we will.
Ashley and Mavis on their gaming PCs.
Are you getting one too, Mavis?
I hope so. I don't know yet.
You need to get one.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll explain more of what I'm fiddling with here. So who sent me that? That would have been Anshu. Okay. I'm hoping you can see this nicely.
Yes.
Share this tab. Okay. Can you
Ooh.
see?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you guys see the tower there?
It's kind of hard to see.
Might
be too dark. I see something on the like a table or a ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find a better. I can launch something, but I'm too lazy. But okay, so this red thing here is a tower shooting bullets down at a bunch of things running at you over the bridge.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this is a Gatling laser, actually. So it's shooting at these dudes running at you over the bridge.
Yeah.
Yo, that was quick. Was the kettle already boiled? Yes. Yo, Jeanette. Yo. Let me see. Okay, so so remember I was showing, hey, Katlejo, what up, gangster? Always good to see the mighty Katlejo. Okay, so this is what we're working on. So I'm going to go back to this mode now so you guys can remember this is what the turret looks like, right? So I'm just going to have to minimize WhatsApp here in the background. I'm getting messaged like crazy. Okay, so you've got this tower. Now, above this tower is going to be a little drone, and that drone's got a little hologram that it projects.
Okay.
And that tells you what card is attached to this tower.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what do you? Oh, so the card is on the tower because it needs to add like protection.
Yes, and it tells you what it's going to do. So let's say it's a noob machine gunner.
Yep.
You know, like this.
Yeah.
Right? That means it's got no passive abilities and you can't upgrade it because it's a noob. See?
But if you swap it out, if you swap the cards, then you could upgrade it if that card had upgrade abilities.
So if you've got a Guardian machine gunner, then it means that it's got a passive ability that shields the towers next to it. And if you use the ultimate upgrade on the Guardian machine gunner, then it contributes to actually shielding your core or your base that the Jojos are attacking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bought myself a new knife yesterday.
Oh yes.
What kind? What kind of knife? Oh my god. That's the
Oh my
chopper.
word.
It's a Chinese chef knife.
Oh.
It looks like a giant meat cleaver, but it's mainly used for cutting vegetables.
Okay, that makes me
Really?
feel better.
It's like a panga. It's like you cut meat with it. That's for vegetables.
I
Yeah,
looked at that and it just made my stomach go, ugh.
really?
Yeah.
How so?
Just chopping stuff. When you said vegetables, that's why I said it made me feel better. I don't know what you're using that for.
Oh, so what? Vegetarian?
No, I'm not. I don't like to cut or touch raw meat. It's one of those things. But I do it. I just don't like it. It grosses me out.
I don't like touching chicken, raw chicken.
Yeah, there's just something I just ugh.
I have
do
no
it,
problems.
that one.
I have no problems with beef and pork, but chicken, poultry, not a fan.
Yeah. Do you clean your own fish, or do you even fish?
I don't fish, and I never work with fish. I barely
Oh.
eat fish as is.
Okay,
So
I could never clean them.
that I can understand.
Yeah.
Cleaning fish is overrated.
It's annoying. Leave it to the professionals, the fishermen.
Yeah.
Professionate to the Levenals.
Ugh.
Let me have a sip of this nice tippuccino.
Tippuccino.
Right, let's do this properly this time.
How do you say it? Catlego? Catlego?
Catlejo.
Catlejo. He said, "Good, doing good, Rev. It's good to see you."
Yeah, he's awesome.
I think he came up on. Didn't he come up on stage once? And I think we had speech class for me for like an hour.
It would have been somebody. Yeah, Catlejo. Catlejo.
Catlejo. I feel like
But
I
he
remember
doesn't mind.
that.
You can call him Cat Lego if you want to.
Okay. He needs a cat shirt. He's a real cat.
Cat Lego.
Reminds me of
Lego.
every time I hear that, it reminds me of Claylot.
Claylot. Yeah. Ashley, do you know what Claylot is? Mavis, do you know what Claylot is?
No, I don't.
So you've
You-
got like
wait,
this
what?
long stick. Go on, Jackson, you can explain it.
Well, it's normally you take a long stick, clean it up, nice and straight, a bit bendy. You pick up some clay, make a little ball of it at the end of it, and then use the stick to chuck it at people.
That sounds like fun.
It hurt, but it was fun. Yes.
Like that one in the movie, there's a Zulu on my stoop.
Exactly. That's it. That's specifically what it is.
Where's Professor Chaos, man? Professor Chaos. Let me see. I'm waiting for him to say hi, then I can explain all of this nicely. He says, I'm here. And the row hits keep coming. You're locked into Row Hit Radio. Boom.
Oh, he's
Row Hit
here.
Radio. Yes.
Welcome.
This is
Welcome.
Professor
Welcome.
Chaos. He's the guy working on the big arena mode.
Oh,
Yes, he's very clever.
that's a lot of work.
He's like, I looked in Wikipedia next to the word genius, and there's no writing there. There's just a photo of Rohit.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
Okay, so
We
I
know-
actually explained it nicely, Rohit, to these guys. So I think Rohit and I have been discussing how to make this cool. So I'm going to share this tab. All right. So We live at this time every day, just working and hanging out. So when Rohit gets brave, he can join us.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Rohit, so like with okay, let me just go to this other picture. So on the battlefield, you'll see over here, I basically just drop I'll click on, let's go to the noob one first. So here's the noob machine gunner. So it's got no passive abilities. It's got no ultimate upgrade because it's just for noobs. They just came into the game and they can't expect anything from us. Come in here with your
So
entitlement
emotional.
spirit, wanting stuff from us. You got your noob machine gunner. Be satisfied we even gave you a machine
Yeah.
Okay.
gunner. You tell him, Mavis. So basically you bring it onto the battlefield and there's no sign. There it is on the battlefield. And there's no sign of what it is other than the picture.
Yeah.
Because down the bottom here, this is where you can identify what your cards are. You chose this battle deck and you brought it into the game, and now you can choose what you're going to drag onto the battlefield. So we'll figure out, how
Once
to.
it's
Yes.
once it's on the battlefield, can you move squares?
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah. I'm not sure what we'll do in the first person or third person view. But currently you can move it, but you lose all your upgrades when you move it.
You do.
Yes.
Oh.
There's got to be some punishment because some people like to, when the baddies are coming at them, like I'll show you what they do. Let me find a slowing tower here quickly.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you'd would want some kind of.
Yeah, they like move the stuff around the whole time, and then they ping pong the baddies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you after the baddies.
Right.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
they're like,
question. Can you changing towers? Can you do that?
Between
Is
waves.
that between waves or do it
Yeah.
anytime during gameplay?
Yeah, I think anytime during gameplay for sure, because we want the waves to last quite long with the boss fights being quite serious. So we want to be able to, as you get money, put down something, and then get rewarded at the end of each wave for your economy management. So if you've got like a money tower, it's going to give you like X percentage of the money you didn't spend at the end of each wave. Yeah, so let's go here. So you check. So there's the machine. So this one's a noob tower. It's got nothing. So even when I'm going to share this picture over here. Share this tab. Okay, so Rohit and everybody who's watching, this is quite dark, but what you're looking at here, there's a turret. So we're building another version. This is kind of a Plants vs Zombies version, where you just, you just defend from one position. You can't move or anything. But okay, so this is a tower up here shooting baddies coming over the bridge, and basically, if this is a noob tower, it's got a little drone above it, and that drone is projecting the noob card to show you that this is the noob tower. So that drone, in this case, doesn't shoot anything. It doesn't do anything. It just floats there. Because it's a noob turret. But it just shows you what this card is. Noob. Say noob.
Noob.
What the heck, Jackson?
You awake?
Jackson.
That's so funny. All right, so let's go back to the game here. I'm going to share this tab. Now, here's another machine gunner. Jackson's like, so cool.
Don't even look at me.
What's so funny? I sneezed.
He said say noob, and you were like,
Yeah, I mean, it was
Oh.
a loud sneeze, bro. I mean, that's the loudest thing I've had on the live stream in years.
Okay.
funny.
That's a good mic. It got attached to that thing. Didn't even distort. Okay,
Okay.
so let's say this card is attached to the tower. Okay, so
Yep.
this is the guardian, right? So the
Yeah.
guardian
Yeah.
has got a certain range. You can see over here, we show the range of the guardian when you click on it. So,
Yeah.
so that range over there is how far it can shoot, but also how far it shields anything. So let's say you've attached you've put down a guardian. See, KKK has arrived. I think
They're
that
back.
might be Vanessa. So let's say you put this machine gunner down, and it's
Yeah.
a guardian, right?
Yeah.
Then what you would have is, let me share this tab. So here's the tower that you've put down, and now it's got the little drone there, and it's projecting the guardian tower. But from that drone,
Yeah.
you'll see that it's shielding this turret, and it's shielding turrets next to it in that range.
Is that what the dome is? I know in one game we were demoing it, showed the dome range.
Yes, that's what the dome is. Yeah.
Will
it's
we
the
have
range.
something similar?
Yes. Yeah,
Cool.
it's like that. Yeah.
Cool.
So that drone is in this case it's shielding because it's not a shielding drone specifically. It's just because it's the guardian card. So it's a machine gunner, plus it's got a shielding aspect to it, the drone.
Mhm.
And when you do the ultimate upgrade, so you're going to upgrade that drone, it's going to increase the range of that drone, and it's also going to upgrade the machine gun. So the drone and the machine gun are basically one thing. They upgrade together. You don't bring
Got
in
it.
the machine gun and then add the drone. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
The drone comes with the machine gun because so I guess we can say the drone is what controls the machine gun. The
Okay.
drone is the machine gun's AI, and and now you've got this drone. In this case, it's a guardian, so it's a machine gun, but it's also a shielding. So if you had to put down a shielding tower, and it's a guardian shielding, that means so that shielding tower is going to do double amount of shielding because it's a guardian shielding tower.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Does that make sense, Rohit?
Yeah.
Professor Chaos. Yeah. So its ultimate upgrade would be that it contributes to shielding towards your core, towards your base. So if you've got, so let's say you want to play super defensively, then you would probably have, let me see what I've got here. You'd probably have like 10, it can be machine gun, laser, whatever. As long as they're guardians and they're ultimately upgrade, then you'll have this mega shielded base and this mega shielded core, which is what everything is trying to destroy. And you would then be able to just focus on defending. And the cool thing is, if it's got an aura and you as the player run under this machine gun with its drone, then you also get shielded. It's an effect that comes on you as well.
Oh,
So
nice.
if there's overlapping towers, you know, we can work out whether or not they cancel each other out, or if you just get more and more percentage increases of shielding. Same with healing towers.
It's an aura.
Towers yes.
In Dungeon Defenders, there's the monk that puts down auras that gives buff and damage enemies, for instance.
And do they stack?
Yes.
That's cool. So let's see here. So he says, so the Guardian Tower always comes with a machine gun turret. If it's a Guardian machine gun card, like, okay, so let's go back to the game. Share this tab.
It's not like there's a Guardian laser tower, for example.
There is. So yeah, we've got a Guardian boss knocker, and we've got a Guardian healing. Yeah, the boss knockers, they only hit bosses. They ignore everything else. They only shoot bosses, but they hit bosses really hard. Like here's a healing tower, that's a Guardian. So you'd put it down, and the tower itself would heal for the radius that it upgrades to. But now, because it's a Guardian, it's also shielding.
Yeah.
Because you're choosing, the combos that you want. There's a Guardian grenade launcher. So it's launching grenades, but it's also shielding.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's this? There's a Guardian money tower. So that one's giving you money back at the end of the round, but it's also shielding because it's a Guardian. This is a Founder virus. So the Founder cards, which are my cards, generally they're cheat cards. So they times everything by like 100 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's only well, they when we figure out the leveling system, it's basically a level 100 card. So if someone owns a Founder card, the moment that card is attached to that tower, it just upgrades that thing 100% immediately from the word go.
How long does it have to be on that tower before you want to move it? Can you switch it during waves and not get penalized? Is it just during gameplay? If you
Sorry,
swap
I got a
out
drinking problem. I just took a sip of tea and I don't know, missed my mouth. I don't know
You
what
have a
I
hole
did.
in your mouth. That's
Looks like I peed in my pants. Okay. Ask that question again, Ash.
So when you put in that card and it upgrades that tower, if you want to take that card off and go bring it to a different tower, when would be the best time to do that? Since during gameplay,
Well, the cards can't be taken off the tower because the card is the tower.
But what if you want to swap cards out? Can't you do that?
You're buying new cards. You can sell it and then buy a new card if you want to. Buy a new tower because it's in your deck over here, So
yeah.
See, so like I'm going to bring it onto the battleground. Boop.
Got it.
You see, now it's on the battleground,
Yeah.
and so the drone is not separate from the weapon. That's a virus weapon. You see. Let me just do this. So this is it's a virus weapon, which means damage over time, and it ignores shields and armor.
That's a really good card.
Yeah, it is really cool. So when this thing damages you, you're running around with this green stuff coming off you. So I give you some kind of Ebola or something,
COVID.
Ebola is worse.
Yeah. So each one of these cards has got a cool quote. This one's quote is "The mind virus is the worst of them." So you'll see all of them. There you go. There's a healing Guardian. It says healing code activated.
Is Guardian Girl gonna get a card and put "I like tacos"?
I don't know what. Well, I have to speak to Papa Bear about that. It's supposed to talk about the game, not about tacos.
Taco?
Yeah, our chat bot just talks about tacos all the time.
And
right,
burritos.
here's an example. So in the bunny range of cards, there's there's a rocket launcher. So you've got the rocket launcher. So what does this mean? So we've got a bunny rocket launcher. What this means is, I'm going to go back to this picture over here, share this tab. It means, let's say this was a rocket launcher turret. It's got a drone, and the drone shows that this is a bunny rocket launcher, which means that so the drone projects that picture on the card.
Yeah.
And then it shows us that when you upgrade this tower, it's going to shoot a little bit. Well, it's going to shoot normally until the ultimate upgrade. Its aura is going to be everything around it shoots a little bit faster because it's a bunny.
Yeah.
You see.
How many bunnies equals 1 courage?
In game, we don't.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the other way around. How much courage for a bunny?
How much?
So,
Depends on the bunny.
yes, depends on the bunny.
Oh.
Some of the really expensive ones is 1,000 courage.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yes, and
Got it.
in game
Yeah.
to for an ultimate upgrade.
Yep.
So currently, we've set the cap in game over here, the amount of in-game courage, to 1 million. So we'll probably make it that an ultimate upgrade is 1 million courage. So you spend, like, you've got to cap it out and then spend everything on that ultimate upgrade, because the ultimate upgrades really change the nature of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you've suddenly got a card that's shooting 10 times faster or 100 times faster even.
Yeah.
So then you plan your economy to get as many ultimate upgrades as you can.
Yeah.
Because so Rohit, the mode that you're working on, this arena mode, it's endless. So we'll be creating bosses until 2035.
So when you get into the
yeah,
what
is that?
So say you have an ultimate upgraded card. You're playing one player. You can play the card in one player, and then you go to multiplayer game. Can you bring that card with you into the multiplayer game, or do you have to have two separate cards, one to keep in the one player game and one to bring in?
You take it with you into multiplayer.
It just doesn't have the stats. It just doesn't have the upgraded stats.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all in a multiplayer game. Well, in all gaming modes, possibly except for when we build the MMO, the big massively multiplayer thing, because that is consistent. But all the start from scratch modes, multiplayer, whatever, you start. So if you start at level 1, wave 1, 0 upgrades, and you have to kill things, and then you can start upgrading as you go. That's the nature of these kinds of sit down, play, try again kind of games. So you can save your progress in a single player environment, save all your upgrades, etc., and then try and get to the highest score possible. But often you're going to make a mistake at, like, let's say, level 7, wave 32, and you're like, oh yeah, and when you bought new cards, you can't just bring a new card into an ongoing game.
Yeah.
You'd have to start the game from scratch with the new cards that you bought.
Oh.
Because you see, you've brought your bunnies and stuff. Like, let me put the bunny. You've brought this deck into the game.
Yeah.
And now you're playing with this particular deck. So you could probably save that game with that deck, because in the end, we want you to be able to sell an entire game. So an entire layout that you've built with all the cards as one NFT collection or package. So someone can actually say, wow, I love all the cards that you're using, and you can say, cool. So we're figuring out how to do that on the Third Web marketplace, where you'd be able to just sell them all. So someone can come to you and say, I want to give you $5,000 for that entire winning combo that you've got there, all the ultimate upgrades, because there are so many different ultimate upgrades. It makes it such fun. You can try so many different combos, because this arena mode, your goal is to get to the highest level. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's a lot of sneezing going on here. Mavis, it's your turn.
Allergy season.
Yes.
That's cool.
So he has a Vixen. So I think I've got, what is this? That's a Guardian, Vixen, and Vixen. So I've got 2 Vixens. This is a Vixen slowing tower, so I'm going to put that down as well.
So what is the slowing?
So now, slows down the baddies. Yeah, they come.
Oh, okay.
See, so so a Vixen is going to have its own. It's going to have its own passive ability. So Vixens in general, I think their thing is that they can shoot further.
Oh.
So it's going to give you a little bit extra percentage on range on all Vixen cards. So if you've got a Vixen rocket launcher, it's naturally going to shoot a little bit further than any other rocket launcher. If you've got a Guardian rocket launcher, it's going to have additional shielding. So it's not going to shoot as far as a Vixen, because the Vixens are all kind of snipers, you know. Or I can't remember what the passive ability on the Vixen was. I've got that list somewhere. But because we haven't applied it in the 2D mode either. This was all just to get us to a place where people can see we can actually make games and we do have a proper vision. But see, so there's a Vixen slowing, there's a Vixen sniper. So because it's a Vixen, this sniper can shoot further or what can do some additional damage. You know, so maybe it knocks your shield with additional damage because it's a Vixen. I can't remember what it was. So you might be aiming with your Vixen sniper, you pull the trigger, and then the drone's going to shoot at the same time as that that Vixen sniper, and it's going to do something. So because snipers damage armor, so maybe because it's a Vixen, it also damages a shield. They've all got their own passive abilities. Rohit, is this making sense to you? Look at that. You see there's a little effect sign above the baddies, and it shows.
Yeah.
You see that? It shows that they're being slowed down at the moment.
Yeah.
And now it's also going to show that they're
Look at all
being,
that stuff coming at them.
Yeah. So it shows that they're being damaged, and it also shows that they're being, but the sizes are wrong on this map. So this is a test map that we've got here.
What do you mean the sizes?
The size of the little effects. So it's supposed to be left, right, top, bottom for the effects. So that they're being slowed down and they're being poisoned. So it should show in the effects. Now you can see in the top right, I'm earning courage for whacking them.
Oh, yeah.
See? And this is wave 2. So currently
how many
we have
waves?
60 waves with I think 20 bosses. I think there's a boss every 5 rounds.
What's a level? How many levels?
So currently it's level 1. So the level shows the difficulty. So at wave 60, you'll face like a final boss each time, and then it goes level up, and then you'll get the same little baby mobs coming at you, these baby baddies coming at you, but their difficulty has increased by usually like it doubles in difficulty each time. And then you'll have a different boss at wave 60 each time. You know, I think it's wave 30 and wave 60. I can't remember. But the idea is that your goal with arena mode is to get the highest score on Earth of all the players. So this is where you really experiment with your combos that you're going to use in the other game modes. And also, this is my favorite style of game mode because I don't necessarily like running around doing stuff. I like the simplicity of having something like this going while I'm working or whatever. There it shows you what boss is coming next.
Yeah, that's you can just kind of let it play, and you don't have to look at gore or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah. Rohit says the drones attached to the player character weapons, do they function independently or does it require player input for activating, say, ultimate ability? Same principle as the turrets. So it's exactly the same. So the in some cases the drone would, like with a sniper, if it's so if the weapon that you've got is if you've equipped a Vixen sniper on your character, then every time you shoot that, let's say the Vixen has got a passive of damaging the shield, but snipers they naturally damage armor. They're armor piercing. So then the drone would fire at the same time as the sniper. One shot would go for the shield, the other one would go for the armor. Both of them would have a bit of an effect on the player hit points, the HP. So the sniper gun is not separate from the sniper drone. When you upgrade the sniper drone, you're upgrading the sniper gun. They're the same thing. I hope that makes sense. The same as the towers. Basically, the drones are the brain behind your weapon.
Got it.
Let me
That
speed
makes
it up
sense.
here. Ding, 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 ding. I love it. We should actually have an effect where it speeds up the music as well. Ding, 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 tick, 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 tick,
No,
and
it
speed
should
up
not.
the- Can you hear the
Oh,
music
what's
and the
that big?
effects?
So is that a big baddie? Creepy.
Now the perverts are coming. So each round you've got like a little 2D thing that pops up to show you.
Yeah.
And we'll use these exact same things in the 3D thing where this thing pops up on screen to tell you what's coming at you.
I like it.
Can you hear the game music?
Yes.
Is it a bit loud?
It's not loud.
Okay. Oh, there's something wrong here. Ah. Now,
So with that, can you make those things binaural beats?
can you make what?
The binaural beats. It's good for meditation and your
Yeah,
brain.
you can choose whatever. We'll have like a whole selection of music, and then you can choose what song you want playing in the background.
No, but
I
really
actually want to have like a
Or you
little
can just
radio.
mute it and play your own music.
Or you can just
Yeah.
mute it and play your own music. Yeah.
But it'd be really
But-
cool to do binaural beats.
Yes. I also had this thought where I don't know how we do it, but everything fires on beat.
Yeah,
Ooh.
some
That would be
syncopation,
fun.
wouldn't it?
So what you just saw happen there was machine guns don't like to shoot from side to side. They want to shoot at something coming straight at them.
Oh.
So watch what happens here. Like with those shielded dudes, when something gets through, the machine guns just miss everything because you got to put them firing.
In the direct line fire.
Yes, like watch here. See how they miss everything.
Yeah.
Now you need to slow those things down. So let's see. I've got 38. So let me find another slowing tower. Oh, I did put a slowing tower. So is it this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Vixen slowing. So see if I put another slowing tower, it might help. But I moved it. Oh, silly Billy.
Yeah, but you didn't do any upgrades, so it didn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, so if I put this machine gunner straight there,
Yeah.
it's gonna have a better effect. As a matter of fact, if I put this machine gunner over there, then the one's gonna shoot straight that way. See, look at that.
Yeah.
See, just by the placement, how you change the dynamics.
Yep.
Because the tracking is too slow.
What
You're
about
learning some
bosses?
tips
You
here,
just
Mavis.
want to hit them.
If you want to what?
Bosses. So you know how you have that ultimate card, the founder card?
See, there comes
Well,
a boss. Yeah.
Oh, that's a boss. Okay. Well, that founder card, does that founder card automatically win or against bosses or what?
Up to level 100, it would probably do great. A
Okay.
founder card. Yeah. Founder cards cost $1,000 a pop. Because
A pop.
basically, yeah, for one founder card. Because basically, that's for people who, like, I think 2 people have bought founder cards, and then that's how I've been paying for the game so far.
Got it.
Getting so people buy like different cards, and then
Yeah.
because there's only 14 founder cards. There will never be more than 14 founder cards. They'll be collector's items.
I love it.
Yeah, it's the same with a lot of these. Like I think there's also only 14 Vixen cards. So there'll be a lot of cards that could do what a Vixen can do, similar things. But if you want that particular art range, I think there's only 14 of those because they are starter packs, starter cards.
So if
Right,
people buy
now this-
founder
yeah.
cards and they never play the game, then those cards just sit there?
They can hold on to them, and then when the game gets popular, so when we launch and we've got a couple of thousand people playing, they can then say, listen, I've got a founder card on sale for $5,000, and some nut job's going to buy it.
There's enough nut jobs that would do that.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man, if there's someone out there wants to collect 14 founder cards and you've
Ye-
got the last one,
You can ask.
Guess what happens to that price?
yes, yes. That's why I love this style of. I really truly want people to be able to make a living,
It's called wheeling and dealing.
as long as it's not wheeling and stealing.
Oh, yeah. Or cheating.
Yeah, cheating. Do I even have a sniper yet? Okay, there's a sniper. Let's put down a sniper. And I'm just going to
What is
upgrade it.
People used to pay other players to give them level 100 characters in MMOs.
Yep.
It's from Merowit.
Yes,
There
they
were
still
people.
do.
There's also those that do it for instance, rare mounts in a game.
Hmm.
But
So
what they would, if the
Yeah.
mount drops, they would send it over to a spare character, transfer that character to a different account, and then sell that account.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a lot to learn.
My Destiny 2 account, up until probably about 8 months ago, is every single exotic weapon and clothing piece for a warlock. Oh, there's invisibles coming through.
Oh.
Pause. Okay, so in the noob cards, we give you a revealing tower.
Yeah.
See, Rohit, you can basically just copy all these baddies because we've already balanced it so nicely. Here's the revealing tower, and the revealing tower lets you see the invisible thing. Can you see that I've lost, what is that, 42% of my life? See, it says 58
Yeah.
because I wasn't ready. And you can see I can't put it down here. See, I can put it there, but I can't, it doesn't show
Why?
up because from your core, you've got power, and the power spreads via whatever you put down. So you need to place cards to extend the range. Because what we used to do is we just used to like build a maze around where they came out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what Alan was doing when I saw his board.
Yeah, but to get there, you can start doing stuff like that a little bit later. And that's called spawn raping.
Oh.
That term. Look, here come all these invisibles. Oh, I need to.
What are the invisibles?
Oh, you know what, Rohit? I forgot this as well, guys. Is we haven't put walls in. We need to add walls, but in this game we're going to make walls very expensive. And the walls, I want the walls to have chaos physics. So if you shoot at a wall, bits and pieces go flying off it. So if you shield it and then you put armor, and then there's the wall. It's got HP. So it'll be such fun. Imagine you shooting at that wall, but it must be more expensive than towers, because otherwise people build those mazes immediately.
Yeah.
And you want, like, you really want it to be a case of only at level 5 or something you've started filling up the map, and now suddenly you've got to re-strategize because you filled the map up with all your cheap cards, and you're starting to have enough money and a good economy. Now you want to fill it up with more expensive cards.
Well, how many tiles are there? Could it be like once 40% of your tiles are filled, you can start buying walls?
I think you can put down a wall immediately, but it's going to cost you, like, I mean, if you start with 300, we'll maybe say one wall costs 300, so you can spend all your money on a wall if you want, but let's see.
Where can a player place the wall? Do they take up a tile like the tower?
Yes, that is correct, Rohit. That takes up a tile like a tower. So the idea with the wall is that you'd also have types of walls. So it's got a drone, and then that wall sits there, and maybe that wall is. Some drones are even going to be able to shock things. So you might have let's say you got a mosquito wall. So anything that goes past that wall is going to give you some of its life.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because a mosquito is a leech. What's that, Jax?
What?
He didn't say anything. I think Mavis just made a little sound.
Did Mavis fall asleep because she's getting so bored now?
Wake up. Well, it is time.
No, I'm not falling
Mavis,
asleep.
Mavis, why aren't you playing the game and streaming how you play?
What are you playing today, Jackson?
I think I'm running late.
Okay. Love you, Mavis. Bye-bye.
Toodles. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Mavis and
You
Mandy are going to a
too. See
fancy
you Monday. I have to go cook for teenagers.
Oh, and you got a fancy pants event tonight.
Yes. Bye.
Cook for teenagers. Good luck.
Yeah, she works hard there. Rohit, you see it? Like that's why I like the idea of the cards and stuff. Like what I want is color everywhere. So it just looks beautiful. It's just got these awesome holograms everywhere, and so the size of it is determined by how easy or how nice it is to see.
Colors and stuff. More stuff. Lots of
More stuff. Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yes. Oh man, things are gonna get through because I'm a nincompoop. Let me see.
Uh-oh, there's a boss.
Oh, we got him.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Ash. Catch you later.
Have a good weekend. I don't know if I'll see you this weekend or Monday, but I work this
see you
weekend.
Monday. I might go live like late at night for me, like I did last weekend. But I mean, if you're there, you're there. If you're not, cool. Either way, see you Monday.
Yep, and then Tuesday is Jolie's haircut day, so I might be remote. Just a heads up in case you're planning anything that you need my attention for.
Jolie's haircut day.
She's so hot. It's so hot here, so we need to buzz her down. Every 9 weeks.
I need lasers. Toodles.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jackson.
What?
Bye.
Bye.
Jackson.
Sorry, I'm being distracted by a game.
Yeah, I'm also a little distracted. I enjoyed Tower Defense so much. I have to get Rohit access to this version so he can just sit there and have fun on the toilet.
Okay.
Rohit, you work so hard. Do you still have games to play? I mean, do you still have time to play games, or you just make them? Machine gunner. Have I only got a new blazer? Sniper. Grenade launcher. I've only got noobs. Okay, that's fine. Noob laser.
What's that
laser,
smell?
that's for noobs.
Not it.
Oh.
Not it. I just opened my fridge and I had a rotten smell come out of it all of a sudden.
A rocket. What?
Rotten.
Oh.
You know, like rotten eggs.
Oh, there's a glitch in this map. I just clicked sell and it sold all my towers, and there's no undo button. Oh, my word.
Lesson learned. Where'd that smell come from? Now the smell's
need
gone.
to put the other thing back.
What the hell was that?
What a boo-boo. It's also got some cells that are not working here. You just put on some lasers. Noob lasers. Oh, boy. How's that for a boo-boo?
Oh, at least you found it.
Well, yeah, they I don't know why they did that. They used the Only Believe map on the OSP thingy to test, and then they just haven't changed it. These guys there. Lasers look so cool. Oh, I don't have revealing towers. Well, game over. Right, it says the Vixen drone doesn't shoot. It would. So the Vixen, it depends on what it does. So if it increases the range, then it wouldn't shoot. It would just increase the range of the turret below. That's its passive ability. But if its ultimate ability is that it shoots, look at that. Oh, the suffering is real. So if its passive ability is that it damages shields, then it's going to shoot a projectile whenever you fire the sniper, or whenever the sniper fires. It's going to shoot a projectile at the same time as the sniper. So, it's a case of whenever the sniper shoots, the Vixen drone would also shoot. Because that's its ability. That's actually going to be so cool in the game, having these drones shooting at the same time as weapons, creating passive abilities. So you can imagine running around with 2 drones above your player, and both of them shoot at the same time as your sniper rifle. So one of them might be a mosquito. Because again, yeah, like the mosquito. So the mosquito would shoot whenever you shoot. And it's going to have a leech effect no matter what you use. So if it's a machine gun, it's going to be a machine gun mosquito drone, but it's going to give back life at a percentage of the damage. Okay, right, it says, or is it like the sniper turret projectile gets a... Yeah, it depends on what that card says. So there would be metadata attached to that card, and it would give abilities according to that. Man, I got to see if they've upgraded this. Maybe I got to just reload the whole website and hope I go into a proper map this time. What are you playing there, Jax?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, blast from the past.
Indeed, they've got a new update where you replay through Pandaria.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but you've got all the characters, skills, and all that stuff from the latest version. I'm actually enjoying it.
That sounds fun. Oh, they haven't changed it. Yes, that's right, Rohit. It's different weapons would have different rate of fire. Yes, so a leech might shoot once every 2 seconds for a rocket launcher, while a minigun fires several rounds per second. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, which is going to look insane. Going to create absolute chaos during loads. Let me just see what was I looking for? No, I wanted to send a message to these guys. Okay. Wash my brains.
Oh, why does that always come up in my mind the moment someone says that?
Okay. So that would put additional incentive to use only fast weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd yeah, I think the combination of factors, something shooting really fast, but like faster weapons would usually only affect HP, which are more ballistic. So ballistic weapons would affect the HP. So a ballistic weapon is, of course, sorry, 1 second. So a ballistic weapon is obviously your machine guns. Don't know if we don't really have a rail gun right now, but I think what would a rocket launcher? Rocket launcher is explosive, eh? Yeah, assault rifles, stuff like that. Machine guns, assault rifles, um, and they really affect HP. And then precision weapons would have armor piercing, so they can hammer armor. And then energy weapons like lasers and stuff would affect shields. So the speed of the weapons are relevant specifically to the type of thing it's attacking. So if someone is like, oh, they just want fast, they want everything to shoot faster, and then they just put on drones. So let's say something like bunnies. So bunnies are going to make everything shoot faster. But now if you're only got a bunny deck that you brought in and you're spending all your money upgrading the speed of your weapons, your problem now is that you don't have any defense. You're not healing yourself nicely. So you're able to eat through the baddies quite efficiently, but when the baddies come onto the map that shoot back, you're going to have some problems because obviously you need a good balance, and that's what excites me about having the combinations of the different drones and the collections. So I haven't set in stone like how many cards you can bring in. It's probably going to be something like 15 or even maybe 20. I don't know. And in there, you'd bring in your support cards, damage cards, that kind of thing. So you might be able to bring in. So I can't remember how many towers there are specifically, but let's say for argument's sake, there's 14 types of towers, which include your support towers. You would rarely be able to have all of your towers as one collection unless there's some meta that sneaks through the crack somewhere. So everyone's probably going to want that meta. Call the Jackson cards that can pierce armor, take down shields, do huge damage against hit points, and have a leeching effect when you shoot them. How's that sound, Jax?
A bit overpowered.
That is super overpowered. Imagine it. Well, I guess you could kind of plan that. I mean, if you've got a mosquito drone up there, and you've got a machine gun and a laser with a fully upgrade, and you just fill up the whole map just with mosquitoes, lasers, and machine guns, and they're all like the mosquito collection. Sorry, but they're all machine guns and lasers. You might have a good time until mega bosses. Because the other thing is, we've got, when you, like, let's say you take out a corrupt politician. What pops out of a corrupt politician is corrupt officials. What pops out of corrupt officials is corrupt cops. When you kill the corrupt cops, out come corrupt gangsters. The gangsters.
Well,
yeah,
I was about to say gangsters aren't corrupt.
You're right. Yeah, sorry, I meant gangsters. So, and the cops
There's
gangsters,
no legit gangsters.
yeah. So you might have, like, at higher levels, you take out a politician, and then like these two mega corrupt officials come out, and then boom, bunch of boss police might pop out of there. Now, the issue with let me just put down some stuff here. The issue with use the space to repair. What's going on here? Oh, they're all. This map is completely messed up now. So the issue is, you might have planned for. You might have planned for your front line and taken things down very quickly there, but now, because every time you take down a particular thing, it spawns the other one, and that's further down your maze or further away from the what's the word I'm looking for? The meta. Pretty nicely. That's why certain people can't get past, like, wave level 5, because they underestimate what's coming out of the bosses. So you got to plan all the way. You got to plan what happens down the line. Like here, see, so I'm gonna upgrade. That's a grenade launcher. Sniper. Let me see. Geez, I'm nervous to click anything now. Yeah, I wanted to send a message to the website devs. Okay. Let's see if you put a sniper shooting straight down a passage like this, then it might miss something. Or cool. Have an awesome evening, Rohit. Enjoy your dinner. It's also getting close to yeah. Appreciate you, man. Born up a tree. Jackson, Rohit says it's nice to meet you.
Hello.
You too, Rohit. See you on Discord. Jackson the legend. Man, I can't wait until we're playing, Jax. Yeah.
Well,
We're getting there. Single player modes are going to be fun. Multiplayer modes are going to be insane.
well, that's one way to get that achievement.
Have you achieved an achievement?
Yep. It's called going down. You have to fall a certain amount without dying.
Oh, so did you just like bounce off a mountain?
Nah. What happened is I killed an enemy, got launched all the way to the entrance of the area, and I got the achievement for no reason whatsoever, because it's scripted that you don't take falling damage.
Oh.
So yeah, that just happened.
It sounds fun. 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 Anyway. Okay. I'm gonna take my dogs for a walk.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Jax. Nice to hang out as usual.
I was distracted, okay.
Very nice. Yeah, I dig it, man. Doesn't matter. Even if you're distracted, it's nice. You know, because when you because I have to get into the discipline of doing this every day, so it's nice to have people. Well, Monday to Friday, it's nice to have people keeping you company. You know, sometimes on weekends, I might, if I'm working, just randomly go live. But I want to be consistent during the week, so I appreciate it. Yeah, enjoy your World of Warcraft. Le toodles.
Mm.
Bye.